How did you feel the last time that you tried to walk through a door that you thought was unlocked, that was locked? Maybe you had some books or coffee, you went up to it, hit the glass, or your face is squeezed up against it. You know everyone else is looking at you laughing, thinking, what a dope, look at that dummy. There's not many things that are more embarrassing than that, especially if you do it in front of a group of people or people who what they think about you means something, like at work. So in this video, I'm gonna go through a few quick things that you can do to make that situation not as embarrassing. You can handle it the right way, keep your respect, and handle it in a way that everyone else respects. Because everyone knows that this happens. Everyone has done it. Think about it. When's the last time this happened to you? It happened to me about a week ago at Starbucks. That I'm gonna show you through a couple examples of what not to do, what I see most people do. Most people, the majority of people handle this completely the wrong way, which only magnifies how bad it makes them look. And I'm gonna show you how to handle it the right way. So what do most people do? Let's watch this little clip of me walking through the door and note, what do I do in your head and what do I do that's wrong? Oh, such a dope. Most people add insult to injury in a way they don't have to by acting like it's a bigger deal than it is. So they do it, they're very embarrassed, their emotions are going through the roof, they're nervous, they don't know what to do, and so they act the fool even more than oh God, I'm such an idiot, I can't believe it's a locked door, oh I should have known, I should have tested it, I didn't even know. While they're doing this, they're drawing more and more attention to themselves only because they don't know how to handle it. That's the natural thing to do when we get razzled. Our brain isn't thinking very smoothly and it's thinking sporadically throwing, oh, what should I do? These people saw you, you look an idiot, what should you do? You're not thinking in a calm way. So let's watch the second video where I handle it the right way and notice what I do differently. You don't make a big deal out of it because it's not a big deal. Most people have done this in the last month. It happened to you, but by acting like nothing happened at all, you'll put a pressure on it, you go into it, oh yeah, it's locked, or the other one. People that actually were watching you the whole time, most people aren't paying attention to you until you start razzing it up to you hitting, oh, this is dope. People are going, oh, the guy did this. If you don't draw any attention to yourself without using an emotional reaction, most people aren't even gonna look over, and if they do, what are they gonna see? Oh, you just slide to the other side and use the door. You're gonna act like nothing happened at all. It's a minor inconvenience in your day, and in your head, if people saw you do this, no big deal at all. Happens all the time. It's not a big deal. The way that you play it is the way that people are gonna perceive it. Now let's talk about how you can alleviate this problem even more. What I want you to do is when you go up to a door, even if you assume it's open, assume both of them are open, maybe you go out of these doors 3 times a week, like the Starbucks that I do. Well, if you go up every time, don't just walk up with all your weight and push it open with your shoulder. Why not extend your arm a little bit to check before you put a lot of pressure on it? That way, even if you're going up and it is locked, you've got a little buffer area. So you can walk up to it, it's locked, you can stop and easily slide to the side. Because if you go up and you let your body get very close to it before you even check to see if it's open because you're assuming it is, well then you're gonna hit that thing and it's gonna make a sound. I've even seen videos while I was researching this of people cracking the glass. Can you imagine that? You shoulder the glass and the whole thing shatters. That's gonna draw a little attention to you. Good luck trying to act like that's no big deal. Oh no, just inside. But by doing that, it gives you an extra couple feet to find out if it's locked or not. And if it is, well, you just get a little bit closer, no problem. You just slide to the side and go through the one that's open. When I see people do this, and it happens all the time, take note, after you've seen this video, notice how often you do this. And if you go to a place where one of the doors is locked at a common place, watch just how many people do that. And it'll be kind of entertaining for you to see how many people handle it right and how many people don't. There's so many things like this that are common mistakes that people make in public places that make them look bad. And I don't have time to go into them all in this video, but I have a social invincibility checklist. You can go to charismamatrix.com/SI checklist, or you can touch or click up here to download yours. It'll be free. It goes through 5 other things that you can do to feel more comfortable and more confident socially when you're out in other places. Because these little things add up. If people are watching you, maybe you're dating somebody, maybe you're at an interview, maybe you're with a new colleague, and you do all these things wrong, that adds up in their head. And they're thinking, who is this Barron guy? He's kind of dopey. Versus Say you knew all this before, you studied it, you learned about it. A lot of people never even think about this door thing, but you took the time to learn these things. Well, you're going to come across as socially smooth. Yeah, they seem like a great guy. They're very confident. They're kind of on all the time. I like that guy. It all adds up. So you can touch or click up here to download it, and I'll walk through it with you there. Another mistake I see all the time is when someone tries to talk over you. A lot of people just don't know what to do. Maybe you're in a group and you're talking and some big dope always comes over and just talks over you. It's actually a big deal because when that happens time after time, it becomes your reputation. You're the person that anyone can just talk over. You don't have confidence in what you say. You need to know how to deal with that to put people in their place when they try to do that. I've got a video right here that goes through 3 different techniques that you can use anytime anyone tries to talk over you. You can click on that video and I'll talk to you there.